Walmart, the American epicenter of buying the most random things when you only came to grab a few items, and the best place to buy last-minute gifts for your 4-year-old nephew for his birthday party. But today, we're not talking about either of those things. Today, we're talking about tires. Yep, that's right, tires. Should you buy Walmart brand tires for your vehicle? I bought some for myself to find out. Currently cruising through the neighborhood. So far at low speeds, these tires don't perform too badly. I mean, they perform at every other tire. Ignore the low tire light on. Not really sure why that's on. It just kind of stays on. But like I said, I think any tire at low speeds typically performs the same. I mean, whether it's an expensive tire or a cheap tire, especially on nice smooth concrete. So let's do some real world testing. Let's pull out on the road and see how these tires do. Okay, we're at cruising speeds. No crazy shake in the steering wheel or anything like that. They're fairly quiet. They actually go pretty smooth going down the road. So far I've had these tires on my car for a total of maybe 2 hours, but in that 2 hours I probably put about 50 miles on them. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a little bit surprised. These tires are actually fairly quiet so far. The one thing I read about these tires is tread wear. So a lot of people are gonna say, oh, well, you're reviewing a tire after 2 hours of owning them. How is that a real review? Well, in 1 year from now, if these tires last a year, I'm gonna do a second review of these things where I go back out, I see how the tires do, so stay tuned for that. So why did I end up getting Walmart tires? Well, this morning on the way to work, my tire went completely flat. They were too old to repair, and the damage was in the sidewall. I needed something in a pinch, and Walmart was my only option without having to wait for tires to be shipped in. All right, everybody, we're gonna give it a little bit of acceleration out of this turn. I'm actually gonna turn traction control off, and we're gonna see if they grip. Okay, ready? Please don't blow my transmission up. Not bad. Actually, it didn't do too bad on the first acceleration. Now, another thing I did see about these tires online that a lot of people did not like was they do not perform well in the elements. Obviously, it's a dry day outside. There's no rain. I can't really prove that wrong, but for $80 a tire, guys, you're not gonna get a Michelin. You're not gonna get any kind of super fancy schmancy high-tech tire. It's an $80 tire. What can you expect? This car literally gets driven onto construction sites. I didn't want anything too expensive. Yes, I do take this thing onto construction sites. So should you buy these tires? Honestly, if you just have a daily driver, it's an older car that you own, you know, it's not like it's a brand new car. This is a 2001 Buick Regal GS as a test car. Honestly, they're not that bad. You just need something to get down the road. I would highly recommend them. And I called Discount Tire, I called Bella Tire, I called a bunch of other tire places, and they had nothing that came close to the cheapness of this tire. Now, why am I talking about cheap, cheap, cheap? Well, usually, as a car guy, I tend to buy more expensive products and parts for my car. And I don't really tend to buy cheap, but in a modern day scenario where you're just a regular person trying to get something on their car to get you down the road, I think these are gonna do honestly just perfect. I've only had these tires for a couple hours, but I'm kind of impressed. You know, after you let them heat soak a few times, you can really tell if they kind of get noisy going down the road. But honestly, the one good thing I saw about these tires consistently through multiple reviews on Facebook forums and internet pages was that these tires do not make a lot of noise. And I can confirm that these tires are nice and quiet. For a comparison, my rear tires are actually 7 years old. They are BF Goodrich tires, which I love BF Goodrich. I'm a big BF Goodrich guy, always have been for my dailies. But man, they're just so expensive, and it's, like I said, holidays around the season, I'm in a pinch. And I never ever thought I would buy tires from Walmart. And let me tell you something, that service was quick. A lot of people were ragging on Walmart, you know, they take forever to do X, Y, and Z, but so usually when I take my tires to a shop, I'll dismount them from the car. You know, I take the tires off, the rims off the car, because you'll get a much quicker service. And they were done in maybe 20 minutes, and they were decently busy. So for them to knock it out like that in 20 minutes, you know, good job, Walmart. Well, I will say the lady at the front desk talked to me like I was stupid because the wheels on this car didn't belong on it originally. So when she looked up 2001 Buick, I told her the tire size I want. She's like, oh, well, you need a 16. I'm like, no, I need 17. She goes, no, you need this size. And I'm like, look, lady, look at the rim, look at the tire. Just give me the same tires that are on it. She wanted to argue with me about it. But other than that, the text did good. I mean, it was a quick service. You know, they didn't scratch the rims up or anything. Like I said, it's a daily driver. It's almost it's a 20-year-old car. Wow, it is a 20-year-old car. It's almost 21 years old. Where's time gone? So, overall, I'd suggest them only if you're in a pinch. If you could throw out an extra $100 or so for a little more expensive tire, do it. Be sure to do a little research on whatever tire you decide to buy so you're getting the best bang for your buck. As always, it's been Luke Waters. If you guys enjoyed this video, please subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.